Stop playing into the hands of white supremacists and start playing into the hands of Paul Pelosi, who absolutely was thrusting his old inside of David DePipe. Finally, warning, graphic content. Paul Pelosi attack footage is released, okay? David DePipe, everyone's favorite groiper, who also probably has a thing to say about the C word, you know what I mean? Attacked Paul Pelosi with a hammer, and then the conservative media took this as an opportunity to say, oh, this guy's not one of us, which he was. He's actually a gay liberal. He's a gay libtard. And Paul Pelosi was having gay sex with him. Okay? That was what happened. You guys all remember it. And now the video footage has been released.
Breaking news here on Outnumbered, and it continues as we get in more materials that the judge has released in the Paul Pelosi attack in San Francisco at the home he shared with his wife, former Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. And unlike when we first saw this video coming in, it's not just surveillance video outside the home. Now we get to see inside the home and the attack exactly as it was about to happen and moves into motion with police trying to break it up and save Paul Pelosi's life.
Wait, were they for real hooking up? No, man. What the fuck? Bro, no. I'm joking. When I say Paul Pelosi was having gay sex with David DePipe, I'm joking. I'm making fun of conservative psychopaths. Please stop believing. Oh my God. Of course it's not real, man. First of all, Paul Pelosi's like an 87-year-old multimillionaire. You think he can't get better pussy in fucking San Francisco? If he wants to fuck a young buxom lad, you don't think he can fucking find the best ass on the market, dude? You think he had to fuck a 47-year-old divorced dad groiper? What are you, insane? Like, seriously. Molding at single chatter, count the stream. Hey, don't do that.
I'm going to give a little lead up this time. This is graphic, and this is jarring. This has just been released. We will share it now.
Hi, how you doing?
How are you?
What's going on, man?
Everything's good.
Hi. Drop the hammer.
Nope. Hey.
What is going on right now?
The funniest part about this is that they say they're gonna use this to say they were definitely fucking, when it's like, dog, it's like 3 a.m. He probably put the shirt on to just like cover himself a little bit. He was in bed when his house was broken into. Yo! Oh! This guy sucks! He's so bad, dude. He's so... Dude. That's an 87-year-old man, dog. You really couldn't fucking kill him? You suck, David. He just sucks. He sucks so bad he got owned. He got fucking owned. That's crazy, dude. Yo, much respect to Paul. Listen, Paul, 87 years old, literally still drunk driving, okay? You know this man, he's getting that top shelf adrenochrome, okay? Look at this.
Hey. What is going on right now?
I'm not getting an answer on call.
It's crazy. It's crazy that this Blart ass over here, okay, Paul Blart Mall Cop, couldn't even kill an 87-year-old man with a hammer, dude. That's crazy. Yo, thank God, groiped up shouties like fucking David DePipe, they're so skillless, dude. They have no skill. That's a quarter pounder, no lettuce. Oh, 100%. He's so fucking gross looking. Yeah, of course he's fucking gross looking, dude. He is a basement dwelling groiper. He had a fucking blog where he was talking about Gamergate and how it radicalized them. Like, he is literally Cartman from that fucking World of Warcraft episode. And the reality is, and I love this story. I love showing David DePipe's photo all the time Because every time some fucking gray name comes in the chat and is like, haha, I got you. You actually love the Armenian genocide and claim it never happened. I imagine them looking exactly like this guy. Okay? Just so skillless. Such a fucking loser that they can't even successfully kill an 87-year-old geriatric man with a motherfucking hammer. Okay? That's it. You're a fucking loser, dude. You are such a fucking loser. Now listen, you can better your life, I promise. Stop. Take a week off. Don't ever send me a fucking downloadable link ever again. Get your shit wrecked. God damn. Tase him. Tase his ass.
I got him, Michael.
Ever 14 Everton, backup code 3.
Bro, he got the New Balance too. He's got the New Balances on. Oh my God, he's so bad. The right is already focused on the cup Paul is holding, saying it's proof they're gay lovers. Dude, there is nothing funnier than like the right routinely trying to radicalize people to do what David DePappy failed to do. And then ultimately, whenever they actually end up following through on those desires, those violent desires, they go, oh, dude, that's not us. That guy's gay. He's a gay libtard, actually. He's not exactly like me and believes the exact same things and literally looks like me. He's just a gay libtard, dude. He's different. That's not one of us. It's like, no, man. Look at the fucking mirror. That's you. That's you on camera. Fix your life. I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. Wearing the I just want to grill ones? Yeah. His ass is hanging out so much they had to censor it. Yeah, of course, dude. Crack kills, baby.
Yeah.
Fox gets on the Pelosi attack. Where's the evidence about breaking and entering? Fox anchor, there's video of him breaking into the house. I haven't seen that. It's on the screen right now. Maybe that's true. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, well, where's the evidence?
Yeah. No, the other issue is look, where is the evidence of a breaking and entering? I get what you're saying, Sandra, about
Why are they still going with this? Is this like okay, listen. Is this like an opportunity for them to like stress test how far they can go? Like what is happening? Because there has to be like more to this than what they're doing. Like it's so open and shut. I feel like I'm losing my fucking mind a little bit. Like the Megan Thee Stallion shooting kind of broke me a little bit because like it was such a clear-cut case where the victim fucking survived. You know what I mean? And yet people were still running with the actually there might have been a second shooter narrative. You know what I mean? And they're now doing this still. And there's like body camera footage. There's like security camera footage. Like what the fuck? That's the lawyer that defended Dahlia DiPolito? No way. Friend of the show, Dahlia DiPolito, that tried to kill her husband by hiring an undercover cop. You guys remember that? That's an old ass. That's a old ass fucking. That's an oldie but goldie. Classic friend of the show, Dahlia DiPolito. Don't act like you guys weren't simping for her, you fucking assholes. Oh my God, you were. I wasn't, but you were. Why is she a friend of the show? Deep Hasanabi lore. I'm going to be honest, Paul ain't beating the gay allegations. Bro, one part of this that I do have to mention, Paul Pelosi, guys, look, I, at the Hasanabi broadcast, here at the Hasanabi broadcast, I call balls and strikes, okay? I am very serious about this when I say it brings me no pleasure to report this. Paul Pelosi is not wearing socks. He's not wearing socks. And everybody knows if you're not wearing socks when you're throwing it back for the homie, that's gay. That shit is gay as fuck, dog. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. Okay? It's bare feet. And I gotta call it out. 87-year-old Paul Pelosi found sockless after having altercation with gay lover. Open and shut case, yeah. If he had the socks on and he said no homo, I would say, not enough evidence. Here, I love this though. Look at
Always
this.
casing the area.
There's video
Has
of him
anybody
breaking through the
seen-
house. There's video
I
of
haven't seen
him
a video
breaking.
of him breaking through the house.
Okay, it's on the screen right now.
Okay.
No, and I assume it's with the
Okay.
hammer that you later see him with. But there's clear video that we have been given outside.
Look at this form, dog. Oh my God, what a fucking blob of a man. He's just the average groiper. The average LSF commentator who's like, cracker is the worst slur you could say. That's what happens when they go outside and take matters in their own hands, dude. I love this.
Side of the house, the attackers on the right side of the screen breaking through the house.
Got it. Well, what? Okay,
Yeah,
great. Then
I mean,
maybe that's true.
He's clearly,
maybe
he's
I'm
clearly
wrong.
using that to break in.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, but what? Can't we talk more about what is the DOJ doing? Are we supposed to just give a whole pass on such an important?
Yeah. Switch it off, dude. Switch it off, brother. Come on. What is the DOJ doing? What is the DOJ doing, though? What the fuck? This fucking idiot, dude. God damn it. I despise these motherfuckers, bro. So stupid. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on 1 second.
Fact that to me, I think there was a clear narrative that the DOJ wanted to propagate in this. No, the other issue is
Yeah. It's fuck the mock Paul's break into my house and hit me with a hammer kink. Yeah. It's awesome. It's awesome. This is crazy.
Code 3.
Code 3 back up at 26.
His ass, bro. His ass is out, dude. Yo, maybe, oh no, maybe Paul Pelosi was clapping them cheeks, dude, but can you fucking hate on him for that? I mean, my man is cheeked up. Oh my God. Oh my God. He is cheeked the fuck up, dude.
Code 40 Broadway for 14 hours.
He threw it back. I am a firm believer in the he threw it back narrative now, okay? Yeah, double cheeked up, hella ass on a Thursday. What the fuck? Is Paul Pelosi honk shoe memeing right now? What is happening? Damn. He didn't lie. That ass be farting. I can't stop. This is look, we know he's like fine. So I can't stop myself from making these jokes. Okay? I'm sorry. What the fuck is happening? Bro, I've been trying to download a goddamn fucking video, a goddamn photo of me in the Cracker Pass with the Cracker Pass so I can like reply to Bruce's tweet. And it's not letting me fucking do it. It's really annoying. Okay, I think I got it. Finally. There it is. There you go. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. There it is. Now I can reply finally. That's agonal breathing. It's indicative of a TBI, so kind of spicy. Wait, what? Wait, really? Oh, I thought that was like some fucking audio problem. Wait, he's the one who's making that noise? Oh, wait, he actually is knocked the fuck out? Oh, bro, I literally thought it was like I actually thought that it was like a fucking holy fuck, that actually happens? People snore when they get their shit popped off on their skulls broken? No way. Yeah, blood's pouring from his head. That's why it's weird you're laughing so hard. Yeah, I mean, dude, we know this is fucking insane, okay? And we just know he's fine now. Yeah, he is. I thought it was like when you get knocked out. Are you serious? I didn't know you snore when you get knocked out. Did you guys know that? Why do so many people know this? The fuck? Chatters, no, this isn't live, right? Yeah, I mean, it's not happening right now. He went to the hospital. He's fine. He survived it. I did not know that this was a thing. That's crazy. That's scary as fuck. I thought it was like a cartoon thing. Or, well, I thought the noise that he's hearing right now was like a, I don't know, like a fucking artifacting audio thing.
Edwards, send medics code 3 as well. You got it?
Sorry, 14 number 2, save medic code 3.
All right. We're trying to figure out not only what we see, but what we hear. Because you see a shoe lifted, a tennis shoe, that we think is of the suspect, David DePape. And he also is, so perhaps tasering was involved there. But what we know is the lifting of the hammer, and you see that attack.
One thing that stood out to me on the second.
Damn, bro, look at them. Look at how seriously they're taking it now. Listen, at least I wasn't running around. At least I wasn't running around fucking saying that it's like seriously saying that it was like a gay lovers quarrel. Okay, I get to make fun of the conservatives here. Okay, suck my dick.
Viewing, I don't know if you guys saw this. Pelosi, he's tethered to DePape, but he almost goes for the wrist of DePape as if to try and prevent DePape from committing the act. So to me, that looked like to a certain extent it slowed down DePape's windup and ultimate hit. And look, we don't know the medicals at this point in conjunction with the video, but pure speculation here. If that slowed down the force, and we've talked about how much force he was using trying to break in, that may have saved Pelosi's life.
But what counters that is the fact that Paul indeed was pulling away. So as we know and we're taught in self-defense classes, what's counter...
You said it more than all of Fox combined? Yeah, as I was making fun of them. Fox News before and after seeing the video?
The tape's going to give us a treasure trove of evidence and should answer a lot of questions, like who opened...
Bro, how did they seriously go along with this? This was such a fucking psychotic thing to just like, oh my God. It is so crazy. Like, how did they unironically make this an argument, dude? Like, it is so fucking psycho. Not funny, fuck you. Dude, shut up. Shut up. It is funny, okay? And you joke about this, bro? Not funny. Okay, got it, dude. You got it out, okay? We got it. You're super serious all the time, okay? You're incredibly serious. You got it, man. You got it. You're the biggest lib here, okay? Holy fuck. Shut the fuck up. No, I do think it's funny. You want to know why? Because all these motherfuckers who threaten my life on a daily fucking basis on the internet are exactly like that dude, okay? That's why it's funny. It's funny as fuck because every single dude that is a keyboard warrior that you see and experience on the internet who like routinely make these sorts of fucking threats, when they actually follow through on those actions, they can't even kill a fucking 87-year-old with a goddamn hammer. That is hilarious, okay? All these groped up motherfuckers are goddamn losers, and every single one of them knows that, because whenever there is a light that shines on one of them, okay, immediately everyone goes, no, dude, that's not me. That's not me. That's a gay libtard. That's hilarious, okay? Didn't they get one guy? There was one reporter making these assertions. I think he retracted it, but right-wing media went with the story. No, there was no one. There was no one that actually like fucking went along with it. They made this inference on their own. Elon Musk did it. Remember Elon Musk, who was like, well, we're just asking questions, but these are questions that need to be asked.
Open the door. The Department of Justice said police opened the door, but sources who saw the body cam video told NBC Paulie P. opened the door. And then NBC suspended their Emmy award-winning journalist who reported the story. They said it didn't meet their standards. We don't really know what those standards are. The tape will also tell us what happened after police arrived. Apparently, Dave DePape smashed Paul's head in with a hammer after police came in. So how'd that happen? They had to know this was the speaker's house. Paul's in San Francisco. He's royalty. They see him wrestling with a guy with a hammer and they don't tackle him.
That's crazy. I can't believe the cops were being awful and not doing their fucking jobs adequately. I mean, who would have thought that would be the case? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that never happens, right? Cops in the planet, in the universe that we have cultivated, cops always do their jobs correctly. So it's shocking to me that this would happen. It never. I mean, Paul Pelosi's royalty. Oh, wait, it did literally happen. We watched it. So you're an idiot.
It doesn't make any sense.
And let's go straight to the moment, because this is the other end of the 911 call, Todd, that you and I talked about. So police arrive at the door. Here it is. The producers are apologizing to me, but I want to apologize.
Yeah, it's insane that their argument is, where's the evidence? It was a break-in and politically motivated, when the guy literally was like, I am doing this because I want to find and kill Nancy Pelosi. Like, that is so insane. Like, the guy literally was like, I am radicalized by right-wing news on the internet that I see all the time. I did too much internet. Facebook fucked me up. Gamergate is the reason why I'm this psychopath. It ruined my fucking life. And also, David DePipe, am certainly not the gay lover of Paul Pelosi, and definitely here to break in and find Nancy Pelosi and kill her. Okay? And conservatives still are like, I don't know. We don't have all the facts. We don't have all the facts. I think they were gay lovers. Maybe Antifa. Yeah, he admitted all of this. He admitted all of this. It's not like we needed to see the body camera footage to recognize this. He admitted all of it. All of it. At the time, we immediately knew. We found his fucking website. Come on, man. He said the PP's weapon. He said it. That's, by the way, that's, that was definitely, I'll allow it this time, but that certainly was like a little bit too spicy. Okay, don't do that again.
To you, we had no idea what that was going to look like, and that should have had a warning and a graphic warning before we showed it, and then on screen. I saw you look away, Kenny.
Oh yeah, hard for me to see things like that, and as it is for you,
and as it would be for his beloved, for Nancy Pelosi, who, in every instance, politics aside, whatever your feelings may be, if that is your loved one on the ground. I mean, that was really quick between the time the police answered, and thank the good Lord that they were there.
And it looks like police followed the procedure that they should have. And obviously, we're watching this once.
He did everything they could.
They asked, "Hey, what's going on? Drop that," and then he acted as quickly as.
It's so funny. I can't. You know, Tucker Carlson is not going to be talking about this shit. You know, he's going to be talking about, like, probably if the Tyree Nichols body camera footage comes out, probably by the time Tucker's on air, he is probably going to talk about how violent black people are or some shit. You know what I mean? And he will not talk about this. I don't think that he will continue to rally the troops around how, no, they are actually gay lovers.
You saw in that tape, but to the point about Nancy, Nancy said she wasn't sure she was going to watch it. Don't watch it.
Is this what you expected to see after what we know? And by the way, the 911 calls have been released too. So there's more coming. And as we get it this hour, we will share it with you. But from what we knew of the 911 call, he was talking cryptically. Take us through what you kind of expected based on what we know led up to this.
I'll say this. To me, it illustrates the difference between reading something and seeing it. And seeing it.
Oh, does it? That's crazy. That's crazy. It's called de-escalation. Do any of you supposed experts on home security have an understanding of how you're supposed to respond in these situations? If you're 80-year-old Paul Pelosi, you can't body slam a 300-pound meth head. I agree. After hearing 911 call, it's very apparent Paul Pelosi was trying to keep Dylan DePappy calm while also alerting the police that something was very wrong. That's exactly what you should do, in my opinion. What? This guy's saying that there was a third party who opened the door? God, I love conservatives, man. They're so fucking unhinged. He says Paul Pelosi had both hands occupied. David DePappy certainly didn't open the door. So did a third party open the door, then exit right down the hall? You tell me. The grassy knoll, dude. Nobody considers the third penis haver on the grassy knoll. Yeah, they had their fun. They claimed that it was like a gay lover's quarrel, and now they're backtracking.
It via video. Two things struck me about the two videos that we've just now.
There's always a grassy knoll, man. More like a grassy hole, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, let's finish this.
Counterintuitive is you lean into a punch. Yeah. You lean into a blow because that the force is absorbed before the brunt of it, right? Earlier, sooner. So we saw Paul jerk away. There was that sort of that struggle. It seemed we thought he was initially tethered, whether he was holding him, whether the zip ties were involved. He yanks free, pulls back, and then after that horrific windup that we saw DePapp engaging him, that's why I think the brunt of a full arc is what I'm trying to say, because Paul Pelosi had pulled away. And he was a big man also. We saw really a brute force against what was also a tall but elderly gentleman with a fragile skeleton, just like all of us.
Well, and I think that's one of the things.
Aww. Aww. They're so sad. They're so sad for Paul now. Like, this isn't the fucking network that ran this very serious news network that straight up ran the story into the ground that at the top of the hour there's a 3-minute ad break, and that if you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe, which you could do for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime or by getting gifted a sub. Like, we weren't there when they were serving you way more than the 3-minute ad break, but honestly, at least here at the Hasanabi broadcast, that's all you get. And there are methods to avoid them. So, hey, Bozo, thank you for the 5. Get the subs. Serpentina XXX, thank you for the 5 get the subs. And Gaucho Marks, thank you for the 20 get the subs. Allowing allowing 30 people to no longer see the ads at the top of the fucking hour. Let's go, baby. Here's the 3-minute ad break now.
We were all reacting to previously before the commercial, Molly, was how big the suspect, DePape, was.
Yeah, and the clarity of the...
Yeah, look at his fucking... Oh, God. Dude, it's so good. I have a sticker that says no bozos on it with the image of a clown. Got it at the thrift store. What? It's just... I can't get over this, man. I can't get over this motherfucker. He is the perfect groped up basement dweller, dude.
body cam video that was released. You know, you see it just framed in the doorway, mere seconds unfolding, where it's clear the police are trying to untangle what exactly is going on here, because the voices initially, it's as if everyone's trying to downplay this situation where this weapon is in the middle of it all. And then it unfolds so swiftly. And as you mentioned, Pelosi himself probably took actions that helped to save his own life.
Kennedy.
They're trying to de-escalate. You know, they're trying to assess and ask what happened calmly, instead of freaking the suspect out and having him burst into action even sooner. I mean, he had more mental clarity than I think had been assigned to him when we were first hearing about this. But
that's interesting.
Also, looking at this, I still don't understand why they kept this from public view. Yes, it is disturbing, but all of these things would have helped to depoliticize the narrative here. And I think that's...
What? Bro, this is bananas. She's supposed to be like the liberal voice, kind of, you know? Like, nobody needed the video to not go along with this insane narrative. Like, it was pretty open and shut. David DePape openly stated what his goal was. That's crazy, man. What the fuck? Now they're like, oh, they're doing the Trump thing. Remember when Trump was like, Obama is Kenyan? Straight up. He was like, Obama is a Kenyan Muslim. And we need to see the birth certificate. And then Obama released the birth certificate and Trump was like, see, the people were asking and I got Obama to release his birth certificate. Finally, we know. It's like, bro, no one thought that. Like, you thought that. You made it up. You thought that because you're fucking racist. And then now you're acting like this was, you know, something that we all needed to see. Meanwhile, they successfully evaded the real problem here, which is that right-wing media and independent online outlets that also follow along in the psychotic footsteps of like mainstream media radicalize people into thinking that they can go to fucking Nancy Pelosi's house and like kidnap her. That's the real story here. This is a product of too much media consumption. Okay, straight up. And he, lucky for us, I guess, had so much of a signature on the internet that like we could look through every single moment of his radicalization and develop a better understanding of how someone becomes this fucking loser. How do you know? Great question. It's because he, much like many people in this generation and elderly millennials, could not shut the fuck up about his motivations and also the things that he believed. He had a blog. He had a blog where he basically step by step detailed his alt-right radicalization. He was a 4chan nerd. He was a groiper. He was like a right-winger after Gamergate who like turned Nazi. That's it. That was literally the main story, is that just this is what happens when you become a fucking groiper and you like act out on your desires. And then the funny aspect of this is, of course, is that whenever a groiper, whenever like one of these fucking losers, these 4chan losers, like actually go out and finally follow through on their fucking desires, everyone else that egged them on turns around and says, nah, that's not real. He's just like a gay leftist, actually. They did this with the January 6 people. They do this every single time. Anytime a right-wing guy, and this happens fairly regularly nowadays, decides to take matters into his own hands, okay, and very clearly documents their fucking radicalization, turns around and like says, hey, I'm going to do this because like I think, you know, I think that for example, like the Cincinnati FBI office guy who was like trying to break through the bulletproof glass with a stapler or whatever, with a nail gun, you know, they'll openly state like, I'm doing this because I love Donald Trump. I'm a right winger through and through. I love Donald Trump. I'm doing this because, you know, fuck everybody else. Like, I'm doing this because I hate the great replacement that's happening, whatever. Okay. And then everyone else will turn around and be like, nah, that guy's an idiot, dude. That's not like us at all. That's so different. That he's gay, probably. He's gay. He's a gay loser and he's liberal. Every time.
Incredibly important, and it also it's informative for other people who hold high office that you have to protect yourself and your families better. You know, you have to know that there are crazy, evil people who intend to do great harm, unfortunately.
I refuse to believe, and it's just hard to fathom, Kennedy, that with all of the national security risk documents and all the things that people in Congress read, that they don't already know that.
Yeah.
And the speed.
Incredibly naive.
Sometimes you don't know it until you see it. Sometimes you don't know what is possible for one human being to do to someone you know and love until you see that happening before your eyes.
All right,
So
Todd,
fast.
10 seconds.
I think Paul Pelosi deserves a lot of credit. We don't know what happened in the moments leading up to this, but it looks like he had de-escalated the situation up until that point, and that may have in fact saved his life.
Well, we will wait to find out exactly what's in the other materials, those investigative materials that the judge
there's
also
more. I think we need even more information, honestly. Like, did they investigate whether or not he likes to actually have gay sex? No. You didn't investigate that, so we'll never know, I guess, the full truth of the matter.
Released today. So much more. Stay with us.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-host Harris Ball.
All right. Nancy Pelosi says she has no intention of watching the newly released video of the husband's attack. He spouted conspiracy theories about Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats.
The tape spouted all sorts of conspiracy theories about Speaker Nancy Pelosi, about Democrats, about a stolen election. It is a glimpse into a mind radicalized by disinformation. Listen.
Thank God that they're fucking talking about this. Oh, also, where is this interview? I need this interview. I will JCS react, Lord, to this so fucking hard. You don't understand. This is my... This is it. This is like the greatest video of all time. I need to find it, and I need to do a JCS react to it. Wait, the actual full-blown interrogation is in the playlist? It's just the 9... Oh, it is! It's out! Oh my God, this is the greatest. This is the greatest. This is the greatest. This is the greatest. Here, this is... Before we get to that, Hannity did a segment last night about how the Paul Pelosi attack video does not help the prosecution and raises more questions than it answers. Incredibly irresponsible, inaccurate stuff that aged poorly 12 hours later.
One of the reasons that the district attorney, in my opinion, has fought so hard not to release this is it does not help
I gotta
the
pee. I'll be back.
prosecution. And what I'm told is that it's going to ask more questions that it answers once you see it. And I'm told also that you can see portions of the hammer from the body cam, and that one of the reasons, the only part of this that kind of befuddles me is I'm told also that the defense lawyer for this young man who supposedly broke into the house has joined in not wanting it released. And that is somewhat kind of confusing or perplexing to me, because by all accounts, the person who I talked to about this, it says it certainly raises more questions than it answers about what was going on.
You've been a high-profile defense attorney for many, many years. Now, look, if somebody is a victim and they have an intruder in their house, my first instinct is going to be try to get to 911. If I can't, I'm going to be in the business of protecting my home, myself, my family. Now, if you get to make the phone call, which we know he did, and then the police show up, it doesn't seem like a natural reaction to say, oh, come on in, guys, casually. And then the attack, according to reports, came in front of the police officers when he, threw the hammer in the back of this guy's skull and nearly killed him. So that does not seem like normal behavior to me. If you have an intruder in your house, the cops show up, you run out the door and tell him he's in there, and the cops go in and do their job. Does that seem normal to you?
Well, the kind of the wild card here is that it appears, from all accounts, I've never talked with the accused, but it appears that this is somebody who's got mental health issues. If that is true, I can see the making the phone call. I can see trying to humor this person. I can see all of that. The part that I'm joined at the hip with you on is once the police get there, that's when you just beat cheeks out of that door. I mean, I don't.
What? He said beat cheeks out of that door. What the fuck? They can't stop thinking about gay sex. Yeah, there is no bigger self-report than like looking at this. Like, this is the fucking most normal story of all time. Like, what do you expect? You constantly talk about these people as like they're psychotic pedophile vampires, right? And then people believe it inevitably, and they want to take matters in their own hands because they're like, well, if this is a real psychotic pedophile vampire, like, I got to do something about it, right? And then when they do end up taking matters in their own hands, they're very open about it because they think that they are doing the right thing. Because why wouldn't they? They think that this is a righteous cause. And then immediately you go, oh man, this is probably a gay sex thing. It makes no fucking sense. It makes no goddamn sense.
Is there a reason, like, did you feel like the Pelosi's have done something to you?
Okay, we won't watch the thing yet because I'm gonna do a JCS React Lord to it in a second. Too many stories of the person that called the cops getting shot immediately by the cops when they get there.
Right, and we're hearing from former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi as footage of the attack on her husband has been released, including the 911 call. Remember, he was attacked at the family home in San Francisco, suffered some pretty serious injuries as well. Let's listen in.
By the way, yeah, this is something I used to say, but I forgot because it got lost in the sauce. But originally, that was my original assessment as well. Even if he was literally gay, who gives a fuck? He still attacked him and tried to kill him. You know what I mean? Why is that an own? Can you imagine? It's literally the same as oh, well, this prominent Democrat was almost murdered, right? Let's say. And then Republicans go, well, he was gay. So what? What does that mean? Does that mean it's okay? No, he's just gay. Okay, he's gay. So what are you trying to say then? Yeah, exactly. When Rand Paul was attacked in his home, which was over hilariously about not trimming his hedges or something, typical libertarian bullshit. But nobody turned around and was like, oh, well, Rand Paul was having a gay lovers quarrel. No one was seriously making arguments about that. Don Lemon wasn't saying that on CNN. You know what I mean? This technique is called the gay people bad, where regardless of whether or not someone is heterosexual or homosexual, you turn the conversation, the main subject matter, away from a leading Democrat's partner being attacked by a psychotic right-winger into, haha, gay, they were having a lover's quarrel.
To what Nancy Pelosi is saying today.
With a grateful heart and on behalf of my entire family, that we continue to thank people for all of their prayers that they continue to send us, asking about the progress my husband is making, and he is making progress, but it'll take more time. As you know, today there was a release of some information. I have not heard the 911 call. I have not heard the confession. I have not seen the break-in, and I have absolutely no intention of seeing the deadly assault on my husband's life. I won't be making any more statements about this case as it proceeds, except to, again, thank people and inform them of Paul's progress. But that will be the end of what I'll say about the case. Thank you. Please, 74.
2020.
Here is the 911 audio from the night of the Paul Pelosi hammer attack.
Oh, I guess I called by mistake. What is this?
This is San Francisco Police. Do you need help?
Oh, well, there's a gentleman here just waiting for my wife to come back. Nancy Pelosi.
223
He's just waiting.
This is, by the way, like a pretty solid way of like trying to tell 911 exactly who you are, while clearly like the perpetrator is in the room with you. Like, you're under duress. Nobody calls 911 for like no fucking reason. He's calm. He's under duress, and he's saying like, I'm my wife, Nancy Pelosi. I'm Paul Pelosi. You know what I mean?
Waiting for her to come back.
Which they know what his address is, so like they can immediately dispatch a unit, right? Like that's pretty good, pretty smart thing to do.
She's not going to be here for a day, so I guess we'll have to wait.
Okay, do you need police, fire, or medical for anything?
8 seconds.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
0, 2, 23, and 58 seconds.
Is the Capitol Police around?
2, 20.
No, this is San
They usually
Francisco.
protect my wife. They're usually here at the house protecting my.
I don't even think he's saying this to the operator at that point. He's saying it so that I think David DePipe hears it. No, this is not the worst dispatcher. Dispatchers are dispatcher's main job is to keep you on the line. He does not have dementia. No, calm down, guys. He is literally. I think there's two different reasons for this. Okay, one, what he wants David DePipe to hear, so he doesn't fucking do anything insane, and what he is trying to communicate to the dispatcher, so cops come in to the house. Okay.
My wife.
No, this is San Francisco Police.
Friday, October.
I understand.
8, 2022.
Okay, well.
0, 2, 20.
He's like, come on.
What do you think?
18 seconds.
Think everything's good?
Wait, what did he say?
Think everything's good? He thinks everything's good. I've got a problem, but he thinks everything's.
Oh, David DePipe's in the room. He says everything's good.
good.
0,
Okay.
20,
Call us back if you change your mind.
8
No. This gentleman just came into the house, and he wants to wait here for my wife to come home.
0, 2,
And so,
4, and 48.
By the way, David DePipe is so fucking stupid that he didn't understand that like this would undoubtedly bring cops over. Like, he's so fucking dumb, dude.
Do you know who the person is?
No, I don't know who he is. He has this. He's telling me not to. He's telling me not to do anything.
What is your address, sir?
26.
2:25 and.
Yeah, good thing they
What
blurred
is your
that
name?
out.
Seconds.
My name is Paul Pelosi.
Friday.
Anyway, this gentleman says that he thinks everything ought to, he's telling me to put the phone down and just do.
By the way, guys, I'm willing to bet the dispatcher already sent a unit here. She's just asking for what the address is to keep him on the call. Because no, we do this every time. Come on, guys. Dispatchers are supposed to keep you on the phone and keep you calm and collected and get as much information from you as possible so that they know exactly what kind of fucking unit to send over and to inform the cops that are coming in. Okay? Like, she should have never said, like, we'll call you back. That was not, I don't know if that was the right thing, but like, she almost fucking hung up on him. But she realizes that there's a man in the room here, which is probably the moment where they where they send over a cruiser to check the house. She already knows what his fucking home address is. There's no way that they don't know what his home address is. The reason why she's asking him is because she just wants to remain on the call. Because it seems like at this moment, once she realizes how it fucking works or what's going on, she feels like the only way, like he is safe as long as he's on the phone.
He thinks everything's good. I've got a problem, but he thinks everything's good.
Okay. Call us back if you change your mind.
No. This gentleman just came into the house, and he wants to wait here for my wife to come home.
See? That's the moment where she was like, oh, never mind. Okay.
0, 2,
and so,
4 and 40.
If she was smart, she'd be asking him for stock tips. True.
Anyway,
do you know who the person is?
No, I don't know who he is. He has this. He's telling me not to. He's telling me not to do anything.
What is your address, sir?
26.
2:25 and 0. What is your name? Seconds.
My name is Paul Pelosi.
Friday.
Anyway, this gentleman says that he thinks everything ought to, he's telling me to put the phone down and just do what he says.
18 seconds.
Okay?
Okay, what's the gentleman's name?
I don't know. What's that? My name's David. The name is David.
She literally said, calls back, lol. No, she didn't understand what was going on here. Okay, but why is she supposed to understand what's going on here? The moment that he said there's a man in my house, then she understands, okay, what's your address? What's his name? People always love shitting on the dispatcher, but like, how the fuck is she supposed to know? She thinks it's like an old man calling in the middle of the fucking night saying confusing shit. And then once she realizes, like I said, no, there's a man in here, that's when she starts stalling. Okay?
No, I don't know who he is. He
what is your name?
Seconds. My name is Paul Pelosi.
Friday.
Anyway, this gentleman says that he thinks everything ought to,
That is not how it went, dude. Okay. There are two, like I said, there's two motivations here for Paul Pelosi, which I think he handled it really well. Number one, obviously, is that like he got David DePipe to like allow him to go and make a call. I don't know if he told him that he was calling the police or if he said like he's calling Nancy Pelosi's office or some shit. Who knows, right? But he is also trying to not literally be hysterical, be like, oh, there's a man in my house who's trying to kill me, because he's worried that the dude with the hammer is going to go and fucking bludgeon his skull before the cops even get there if that's the case. So under stress, he's like trying to describe to her that he is in distress without actually giving it away. And the dispatcher doesn't fully understand it until this very moment where he says, no, there's a man in my house. When she says, okay, we'll call you back or call us back. And he's like, oh shit, don't hang up. Okay. And then starts talking about details of like how there's a stranger in his house.
He has this. He's he's telling me not to. He's telling me not to do anything.
What is your address, sir?
26.
2:25 and 0. What is your name? Seconds.
My name is Paul Pelosi.
Friday.
Anyway, this gentleman says that he thinks everything ought to, he's telling me to put the phone down and just do what he says.
18 seconds.
Okay?
Okay, what's the gentleman's name?
I don't know. What's that? My name's David. The name.
Dude, he is so fucking stupid. He said, my name is David DePappy. Why did he say his fucking name? And then he says, what's your name? And he goes, David. Gave his fucking name, dude. By the way, you can hear that he can hear, so it's on speakerphone. And like that was that's another key detail here for the dispatcher is that like the assailant, the perpetrator can hear her, which is why she's like, oh, what's your address? That sort of thing. She's just like trying to get as much information as possible. She's already dispatched the units, most likely after he said, no, there's a man in my house.
His name is David.
Okay, and who is David?
I don't know.
This part is like normal. If you've listened to any fucking dispatcher calls, this part is very normal. The reason why I'm saying she did a good job is because they did arrive on scene pretty quickly and he didn't die, okay? So, as far as like police incompetence goes, this was unironically a solid work. This was unironically solid. The only thing they could have stopped or they should have stopped as soon as they saw the hammer, they should have tried to fucking stop David DePappy from hammering Paul Pelosi in the head. They did good. They did a good job.
What's that? I'm a friend of theirs. Yeah, he says he's a friend, but as I said, I've never.
But you don't know who he is?
No, ma'am.
48 seconds. Okay.
He's telling me I'm being very leading, so I got to stop talking to you, okay?
25 and okay. You sure I can stay on the phone with you just to make sure everything's okay?
No, he wants me to get the hell off the phone.
0 to 26
Okay.
and 08
Thank you.
seconds. Okay, bye.
This is Sergeant Hurley.
There you go. I don't know why he let him make a phone call in the first place. I don't know why he even said his own fucking name in the phone call. Like, he is a uniquely stupid person, which we already knew because we saw his blog and we saw his activity and we saw what he believes in. But like, this is like a fuck up a child would not even make. You know what I mean? Like, in the process of like doing a crime. He probably thought that he was calling Capitol Police to bring Nancy home or something. Yeah, exactly. You just blow in from Stupid Town? Yeah, I mean, it's just so fucking stupid. What if David was set up and the dude who announced his name was not even David DePappy? Come on, bro. We're done with this, okay? It's open and shut. Please stop.
Police car number 1583. It's October 28th, 2022.
Here is the San Francisco Police Department interview with David DePappy.
Case number 220-741-717. Going to attempt to conduct an interview with David DePappy. D-E-P-A-P-E.
Someone's talking about listening to NPR in the background. That's how you know woke police, dude. San Francisco Police Department is fucking woke. Listening to NPR? I think not. Can't be doing that thing.
David?
I wish there was footage. I wish there was video, dude.
I'm Sergeant Hurley with the San Francisco Police Department. I'm in the Special Investigation.
A female cop.
How you doing right now?
I'm good. You want to talk right now?
Yeah, that's okay?
I prefer to nap, but I guess I could.
Okay. You prefer not to talk?
To nap.
To nap, okay.
Yeah.
Do you think you could stay up for a little bit, or?
I'm good. You have some questions?
I do, yeah. David, you spell your last name B-E-P-A-P-E?
The PP, yeah.
David, D-A-V-I-D. Do you have any middle name, David? Wait, okay. David, what's your date of birth?
January 22nd,
22nd, 1980.
I just want you to
And
visualize.
what's your phone number for you?
I can't remember my phone number. I'll have to guess it. I think it's 4. 8212. But that's a guess. I can't remember.
Okay, sure. And where do you stay?
Honestly, I know how to get there. I don't go by the address. It's on Shasta Street.
Shafter in Berkeley?
Shasta Street in Richmond. It's along the border of Richmond and Elsterdale.
Shasta Street. Is it an actual house or are you?
It's kind of like a garage on a house.
Okay. Is that something you pay rent or is it like a friend? Okay. Okay. So I just want to ask you a few questions, but first I want to read you your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Anything you say may be used against you in court. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. You have the right to the presence of an attorney before and during any questioning. Do you understand? Could you, just for legality reasons,
Yes,
could you give me a yes or no? Okay. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you free of charge before any questioning if you want. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So, you know why you're in custody, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. And so I kind of wanted to make sure that you're okay, you know, and you know, why did you? How did you end up there today, this morning?
Well, I mean, I don't want to talk to you about it. I don't feel like talking about it right now.
Okay.
You know. But yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to get away with it, so you know, I know exactly what I did.
Yeah.
And
Bro, I think, okay, we have right here what you're experiencing is exactly what here at the HDP broadcast, HDP Reacts, what we like to call white entitlement, also known as the January 6th syndrome. In this circumstance, David DePipe is caught dead to rights. And what is motivating him to behave this way, like he feels like he's done nothing wrong, is the sense of entitlement he has surrounding his political perspective and the actions he engaged in. This perhaps also plays along with his reaction to allowing Paul Pelosi to call the cops and his assessment of the situation when the cops arrive on scene. Perhaps David DePipe thought he would be welcomed as a hero.
But is there a reason, like, did you feel like the Pelosi's have done something to you?
well, not me specifically, to the entire American public, honestly.
How so?
Oh, this already has the video. Oh, let's go. This also has his video.
Viral campaign, covering it up.
Okay. No.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to get away with it, so you know, I know exactly what I did.
Yeah.
And
But is there a reason, like, did you feel like the Pelosi's have done something to you?
well, not me specifically, to the entire American public, honestly.
How so?
The fucking lies coming out of it are just insane. Her specifically, like, of all the people in Washington who are fucking lying on a consistent basis, she has to be like the fucking leader of the pack.
Yeah.
And like, you know Watergate, right?
The what?
You know Watergate, right?
Yes, of course.
It's like, whenever there's a scandal, you like name it XX Gate, right?
Yeah.
This becomes the defining scandal. And all Watergate was spying on a rival campaign.
Okay.
And it's like, when Trump came into office, what they did went so far beyond spying on a rival campaign. It is just crazy.
You mean like her efforts to smear him, or are you talking about?
Like Hillary and the DNC?
Right.
And it's like, it originates with Hillary, but like, Pelosi ran with the lie as much or more than anyone. Like, honestly, like, day in, day out, the person who was on the TV lying every day was Pelosi. I mean, Hillary was kind of on the scene because she doesn't really have a position.
Right.
And it's like, this is like fucking record-breaking crime spree the Democrat Party has been on for the last 4 years. And it's just fucking insane.
When you say crime sprees, are you talking about how their laws and what they're doing have affected crime, or that they themselves
They
are
are criminals.
Yeah.
Like, so not only were they spying on a rival campaign,
right.
they were submitting fake evidence.
Bro, he is a product, dude. Straight up. Oh my God. This is so perfect that it unironically feels like a psyop. You know what I mean? Like, it's so perfect, start to finish. Like, this is literally what we talk about with respect to like right-wing radicalization, both online and also in mainstream media, that it reads like a fucking psyop. Like, this dude his brain was broken by too much Facebook and too much Fox News and too much 4chan. This is like a textbook stochastic terrorism victim almost. He is reciting every line that he's heard from Fox News verbatim. That is crazy.
To spy on a rival campaign, covering it up, persecuting the rival campaign.
When you say rival campaign, you're talking about Trump.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, it's just like an endless fucking crime spree. It's like they go from one crime to another crime to.
Yeah, conservatives tried to say he was a left winger. That was really funny. God, Trump supporters are so fucking stupid, dude. It's crazy. Like, everyone's stupid. You guys already know this, but like, Trump supporters are just extra stupid.
To another crime, and it's just like the whole fucking 4 years until they were finally able to steal the election. And it's unacceptable.
So, like, I guess, what was your intention to go there to make her change her ways? Like,
well, I was going to basically hold her hostage, and I was going to talk to her and basically film her what I do. And
hold her hostage and do what?
And talk to her. If she told the truth, I'd let her go scot-free.
Right.
If she fucking lied, I was going to break her down.
Did you really think that she would, sorry, this thing is so goofy. Did you really think that she would?
Tell the truth?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. I knew beyond a doubt she
Yeah.
would fucking lie.
Right. And so you think it was a poor plan? I mean, do you regret that you did this? You know, I mean.
No, it needed to be done.
Okay, but Paul, you know the person you attacked is.
He was not my target. I even told him that.
Yeah.
So.
What was your plan with him? Like, you knew, he already told you she was not home.
I'll tell you.
Right.
So I basically get there, and I see like the best way to get in is probably the lower door. So like
You say lower door.
So there was like a glass
side.
door.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was all glass, and so like I hit it and like and basically.
How did you get in? Like, did you break it?
It was not easy. That is like special.
Is that how you cut your hand?
Probably actually.
Yeah.
That shit is not normal glass.
Right.
Holy shit! So I hit it pretty hard, and it doesn't. It cracked it enough to leave a mark.
Yeah.
But not enough to like break it.
Right.
And at that point, it's like, well, the mark is going to be seen, and like, they will definitely like. There's cameras everywhere. You know, like every second house has a ring thing on it.
Of course.
And the cops can go see that for evidence if they need.
Sure.
There's no way I could walk from where I came from to here without being on like 1,000 cameras.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm already busted.
Right.
So it's like.
So then you broke it, but you were able to break it, and then did you just walk in, or did you reach?
So I broke through, and
the window.
I tried to like turn the handle, but of course it's locked. So then I had to break the window even more.
Okay.
And that still wasn't enough. No, that's not where I hurt my hand.
Okay.
That was with the hammer. And then it's like, I was actually getting pretty winded at that point.
Right.
And I'm like, this isn't going to work. And so I basically just had to force my body through. And that's probably where I come out.
Through the broken window?
Like, you'll see there's like a big thing.
I saw it. I
had
didn't
to
think.
body slam my way through it.
And then you.
I don't get it. Like, there's a part of, I think, conservatism that just makes you feel like cops are always on your side. That makes you like the perfect fucking perpetrator. Like, you end up giving cops just the fattest dub of all time because he's bragging. Like, he's not even trying to hide his motivations. He's just fucking bragging about like the crimes that he has committed and wants to continue committing. Like, he's so fucking dumb. There is no JCS analysis, chat, because he's not even trying to fucking hide it. And you know when like psychopathic murderers will like at least try to get validation from cops? Like, there isn't even that angle there. You know what I mean? You know how like sometimes psychopathic serial killers will like actually pull off a crime, and then when they get caught, they're like, they give you like little breadcrumbs or something. Okay? There is no analysis here that you can even talk about that, where it's like, he just straight up is just like, yeah, I did it and it was fucking sick. And obviously you guys don't hate me for doing this, right? Like, we're on the same team. Like, the interrogator didn't even have to like gas him up to be like, yeah, you're a brave truth teller. Like, you're bold. Go ahead. She just was like, give us your name. You can get a lawyer. You know, I have to read you your Miranda rights, whatever. Right. And he was like, all right, let's go. I attacked Paul Pelosi, who's a fucking, you know, pedophile, because I wanted to get to Nancy Pelosi, who is the worst person on the planet, who stole the election. Those are my motivations. Yeah. Are you getting all this? Write it down. Write that shit down. Nancy Pelosi was my main target.
Very good at getting.
Yeah, but by that point I was like kind of so exhausted I couldn't like get my bags anything with me.
Right.
And I started walking.
Yeah, it's a real Derek Evans is in the Capitol moment, you know? And for those of you that know, you know what I'm talking about. Like, people filming themselves, people who have like become state legislators recently, filming themselves in the act of like doing a very serious crime, like Derek Evans famously did. He's like, I repeat, Derek Evans is in the Capitol while filming himself, like just self-reporting, because they think that they're just not going to face consequences for their like very clear criminal actions. I don't get it.
Were you bleeding already at that point?
I didn't feel any pain.
Okay.
Honestly, I didn't feel any pain here until like the cops kind of like tackled me.
Yeah.
And so I like started like walking around looking for them, and it's like the house is like freaking empty. It's huge and empty. And it's like I'm starting to think like, oh fuck, what if they're not even here?
Right.
And then literally I walked in the bedroom, and I'm actually surprised by him. And he was like surprised by me.
Was
Like,
he asleep?
He was asleep. Like all that noise,
Yeah,
he did not hear. And so then he basically wakes up, and we're kind of talking. I don't remember the specifics, but like vaguely, I kind of told him that I'm like looking for Nancy Pelosi, and he's like, she's not here, and she'll be here weekend, and then he's kind of like,
What did he say? A week?
Weekend maybe-ish, I think. Like she'll be back probably the weekend. He wasn't too specific, and he was like, how can we resolve this? And I'm like, I don't know. And like, so he's kind of like asking that a bunch, and I'm like, I don't know. He's asking how to resolve this. I don't know. It's like, so what do you want to do? And I'm like, well, honestly, can I tie you up? I just want to fucking go to sleep.
Yeah.
And
You asked him to tie, you wanted to tie him up so you could go to sleep?
Yes.
Because you were winded from...
Yes, and I had to carry that fucking heavy backpack all the way here. And So then there's like a bunch of pillows lined up against the wall, stacked.
Is he still in the bed at this point?
Yes, so the whole time he's sitting there on the bed, and I throw the hammer down so that it kind of like lands on top of pillows, and I start taking out like the twist ties from my pocket, so that I can restrain him, so that I don't have to worry about what he's doing.
Right.
And at that point, that's when he kind of starts trying to do things, right? Like they have like an elevator, and it might be a safe room or something.
Really? Okay.
It might be a safe room, so like he can go in there to escape, and like he can call. There's a camera, so he can call for help. So he.
What? Why? It's just like every part of this is fucking so stupid. Like I don't know what I expected from this interview, but like I don't know what else to say. Like this is literally just I want to play it out as it is because this is what happens when you fucking stay in those forums for too long, okay? And you know exactly what I'm talking about. Some of you motherfuckers finally got out of there. This one is for the hate watchers that are in here right now. There's probably like about 1,000 of you that come in here every goddamn day, okay? This is what happens. This is the other side. You like have built me up as like this main villain in your life because everyone in your fucking communities tells you, and you probably do not have a charitable approach to anything I say. I'm telling you, man, this is where you end up, okay? You behave like this, please. Like, just so stupid. He looks like an infected hamster. What the fuck?
And like, so he's kind of like asking that a bunch, and I'm like, I don't know. He's asking how to resolve this. I don't know. He's like, so what do you want to do? And I'm like, well, honestly, can I tie you up? I just want to fucking go to sleep. And
he's just so. He sounds a little autistic, in my opinion. Definitely mentally gone. I mean, bro. Like, here is if you, let's say, are diagnosed with autism, okay, and you find yourself on the precipice of radicalization. Here's what I suggest: you focus your hyperfixation on. There you go. Look at that beaut, dude. 1 hour, 150 plus trains on here. This video has 91 million views. Think about the calming effect of the Surfliner. I've been on this thing. It is a beautiful piece of machinery. I'll tell you what. It's a little slow. I wish it was faster, but goddamn, do you get to see the beautiful sights of sunny California as you traverse from San Diego all the way up to Los Angeles, California. Anyway, let's get back. But this is what happens when you instead make it your hyperfixation to like become the warrior of the right.
You asked him to tie, you wanted to tie him up so you could go to sleep.
Yes.
Because you were winded from...
Yes, and I had to carry that fucking heavy backpack all the way here. And so then there's like a bunch of pillows lined up against the wall, stacked.
Is he still in the bed at this point?
Yes, so the whole time he's sitting there on the bed, and I throw the hammer down so that it kind of like lands on top of pillows, and I start taking out like the twist ties from my pocket so that I can restrain him, so that I don't have to worry about what he's doing.
Right.
And at that point, that's when he kind of starts trying to do things, right? Like they have like an elevator, and it might be a safe room or something.
Really? Okay.
It might be a safe room, so like he can go in there to escape, and like he can call. There's a camera, so he can call for help. So he tries to start it there. I go over unarmed, and I'm like, don't be doing this.
Yeah.
So we go back into the bedroom. We're talking. I don't remember what we're saying. We go into the bathroom. And he grabs the phone and starts dialing 911. And then they get on the phone, and it's like.
Oh, so you knew he was calling the police?
Oh, I was standing there right in front of him the whole time. I was there.
Did you try to grab the phone from him?
Not really. And I saw him dialing it, and then it's like.
What's going through your head at that moment?
Well, it's like he's kind of. Well, honestly, he's pushing me into a corner. You know, and it's.
What? You did not just say you were physically. You cannot infer. You cannot imply, in all seriousness, as a 250-pound man at the age of 47 or however fucking old you are, that an 87-year-old man physically scared you. You cannot make that implication. I'm sorry, dude. There is no fucking shot. Oh, he's 42. Okay, that makes it worse.
Like, so a couple times I kind of like try to threaten him a little bit, like.
Oh, he meant metaphorically. Sorry, I that was a little A-worded of me. Okay, sorry.
Dude, like, he's pushing me to a corner, like where I have to do something, and it's like.
I got to go back to the 150 plus California trains video for a second, just to get myself back on track. Oh, get it? Back on track. Trains.
He finally hangs up the phone, and like I'm not in a position where I can like openly talk to him.
You're in the bathroom right now?
Yes, we're in the bathroom.
Is he trying to get out?
No, he just basically got the phone. Like anything I do or say is going to be recorded by 9/11. So it's like, and I can't talk to him frankly because and so like, and then finally he hangs up the phone, and I take him into the bedroom, and like he sits down on the bed, and I explain to him like really frankly, I'm like, I can't remember exactly what I said, but it's like,
what? Wait, what? I didn't understand.
9/11, so it's like, and I can't talk to him frankly because, and so like, and then finally he hangs up the phone, and I take him into the bedroom, and like he sits down on the bed, and I explain to him like really frankly, I'm like, I can't remember exactly what I said, but it's like, but it's like,
dude, come on, say the gay stuff. That'd be so funny if he was like, because we were on the bed, and I mean, he's a handsome man, and I got needs, so I thought, I will take care of you, sir. I pushed him gently into the wall. Pollywobble, thank you for the 5 get the subs.
It's like I plan on doing something, and I have other targets, and I can't be stopped by him. If I have to go through him, I will.
Right. You're trying to tell him that.
Yeah, it's like you're setting this up in a position where.
Dude, I think he just came to the realization that this plan wasn't very well thought out in that exact moment where he's like, I have plans to do things with your wife. Okay. You have other targets? Fuck, I didn't really think this through, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on,
Where, like, you're going to stop me, and I will not be stopped here.
Okay. You're telling him that.
Yes, I'm telling him it really frankly.
It's time to warm up my chicken. I'll be back.
He's like, oh no, the cops, they're not doing anything. And I'm like, I don't know if I said this, but I was definitely thinking it. It's like, dude, I'm not fucking stupid. And they're not fucking stupid either. There's no way they got that fucking phone call and they ain't fucking coming here.
Why didn't you think about leaving, just out of curiosity? I mean, you knew they were coming. Why didn't you just leave?
Well, it's like, the founding fathers, it's like, they fought the British. They fought the tyranny. They didn't just fucking surrender to it.
Yeah.
And when I left my house, I left to go fight tyranny. I did not leave to go surrender. And it's like.
But what was your objective going to be? You knew the police were going to come. You weren't able to. Did you get a chance to tie him up? No.
Oh no. So like after that, he's like, he wanted to go downstairs, so I followed him downstairs. And then we're like, he's showing me we're like looking at the window in the glass. And we're talking, I can't remember what we said.
Wait, tie your love?
You weren't able to. Did you get a chance to tie him up? No.
Oh, no.
No, tie him up. Come on, chat. You fucked me up, dude. God damn it. The motherfucking captions, dude. That's not what she said. She said tie him up.
Well, it's like, you know, the founding fathers, it's like, they fought the British. They fought the tyranny. They didn't just fucking surrender to it.
Yeah.
And when I left my house, I left to go fight tyranny. I did not.
Dude, oh my God. He literally, dude, it's the same. These guys are so fucking brain dead, dude. They are so incredibly stupid. He says he left to go fight tyranny, not Jeremy, by the way. The caption is wrong. Like, that's it. That's it. This is perhaps the main guiding principle, the guiding principle that like motivates these people, and also on top of that gets them to openly admit their crimes regularly. Also, he's Canadian, which makes it even funnier.
Not leave to go surrender. And it's like,
But what was your objective going to be? You knew the police were going to come. You weren't able to. Did you get a chance to tie him up? No.
oh no. So like after that,
What the fuck? Maximilian. 1, 2, 3 times gifted 5 gifted subs. Maximilian, thank you for the 15 gifted subs. It's crazy.
he's like, he wanted to go downstairs, so I followed him downstairs. And then we're like, he's showing me we're like looking at the window in the glass. And we're talking, I can't remember what we said. And at one point I reach over and I squeeze his shoulder, like, you know,
like
affectionately, just to comfort.
No, Austin. I've been fucking Paul Pelosi for like 6 months now, and Fox News still hasn't reported it. Okay, listen, Austin. Listen. We all know Paul Pelosi is not a bottom. And we all know your type is a twink. And Paul Pelosi is pretty much the exact opposite of that. Okay, so don't fucking come in here and lie for attention. Okay? You've been replaced already by another gay man who lies for attention. That's right, George Santos. Okay? George is our new best friend now. George is the iconic gay man who lies all the time. I've seen you in drag, and I've seen Katara, and I'm going to go ahead and say it. She slays. Okay?
And
Water over Ice X. Thank you for the 5 gifted.
I just did it just to comfort him, you know. And then at one point, I'm not 100% of the order, but like there's like the door, and like above it is like this glass thing. I see through it like the flashing lights of a police car.
So you knew they were there.
I knew they were there, and I told them the police are here, and he's all like trying to lie to me. He's all like, no, and it didn't. I'm like, dude, that's fucking bullshit. I saw them. And so then he tries a different tactic. I can't remember what was it. It was like, oh, as long as we don't answer the door, it'll be fine.
He says that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the next thing they do, they knock on the door and he runs over to open it. And then, so I'm standing there right beside him with a hammer. I think he grabs the hammer so that like I don't hit him in retaliation.
So you're holding a hammer. Is this like a regular size hammer?
Regular hammer.
Okay.
And like the
Okay,
door's
he grabs
open, the cops are standing there seeing this. I think he grabs it, and I think it was like so that I don't like hit him in retaliation. And it's like he's basically he thinks that I'll just surrender. And it's like I didn't come there to surrender, and I told him.
He said he didn't come here to surrender. What is this? Another Austin banger? Commercial break in progress? What does that even mean? I don't know, and neither should you, because you're a subscriber at the top of the hour, you know what I mean? So you never even see this. However, this is what you will see in a brief moment at the top of the hour. Unless you are subscribed for $5 or for free, because at the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute ad break. If you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe. That's what you can get, an uninterrupted broadcast experience without commercial breaks in progress. Right. Like a hammer to Paul Pelosi's skull, the $5 a month subscription is an effective method. I don't even know how that segue doesn't even fucking work, okay? Because he survived it, and this guy failed in doing what he wanted to do. That was low effort, and it didn't work, and I apologize. But I will not apologize for... Bro, violence is not cool. It's not. But it sure is fucking funny that this absolute dingus thought that he was doing the righteous thing, the righteous violence, and like failed at the most basic part of it. Brimia, Scuba Steve, Mama 2210, thank you for the 10 gifted. And Water Over Ice X, thank you for the 5 gifted. Luckily, Paul Pelosi survived this, by the way, and it seems like he is recovering. This guy is incredibly stupid. Basically, I hammered an old man's head for the right reasons. Thank you very much. Sleeping very well at night, he's saying. No, but what is crazy is... first of all, let me run the 3-minute ad break here. What's crazy here is that... like, he failed even in his own fucked up way of, like, even in his own, like, world that he's cultivated, right? Even within his own, like, moral structure, he failed. Like, even if your goal is to, like, kill a fucking prominent left-wing figure, that was the worst plan ever. It was literally the worst plan of all time. And you fucking failed at, like, Packed for ban evasion. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. You fucking literally tried to kill an 87-year-old man and failed to do so with a goddamn hammer, dude. That's wild. That's wild to me. Like, you're such a fucking loser. You're a loser because, you're this fucking griped up 47-year-old divorced dad who spends all of his time on the internet knowing entirely too much about what the fuck teenagers are saying on 4chan. But you're also, like, impressively bad at doing the thing that you wanted to do. Like, 87-year-olds die when they fall on the stairs. You know what I mean? Like they die in the showers and they slip and fall. And normal accidents, normal things that you could do that you take for granted, an 87-year-old can't without, like, accidentally sometimes dying. And this motherfucker could not kill the 87-year-old man with a hammer, bro. What a fucking pathetic loser this man is. In every sense of the word, I just got to put some respect on Paul Pelosi's name one more time, though. Motherfucker's 87 years old. He's still drunk driving. What a menace. What a menace to society. Okay? He's still drunk driving. And he took a fucking hammer to the head and survived, bro.
That I will go through him. Yeah. And so I basically yank it away from him and hit him.
Is that why you were angry? Because you felt... Is that why you hit him?
Like, I feel like if Nancy Pelosi was there, he would have died, I think. Like, Nancy Pelosi probably would have beat the shit out of him. You know what I mean? Like, before the cops even got there, Nancy Pelosi would have been fucking ripping his throat out. Like, he is so skillless. What a failure, dude. I mean, you're a failure when you get to this point in your life where you're, like, literally seeing visions and thinking that you're, doing something righteous when the thing is, like, trying to kill an 87-year-old man. Or, like, trying to fucking kill Nancy Pelosi or whatever. But you're also, like, doubly a failure when you can't even fucking follow through on the act,
And you were angry that you felt like he thought you were just going to submit. And you had already warned him, hey, I'm here for the fight.
Yes, I'm there for the fight.
And that's why you were mad. Because up to that point,
Against
you hadn't touched him, right?
an
So-
87-year-old man. I'm here for the fight.
Yeah, I threatened him a couple times a little bit when he was on the phone, but for the most part, it's like, it was pretty amiable overall, except for, you know, that.
Why did you hit him then? Did you feel like...
Oh, I told him that I'm not going to surrender. I'm here for the fight.
Okay.
And it's like, if you stop me, it's like, if you stop me from going after evil, you will take the punishment instead.
At that point, though, how many times do you think you hit him?
I have no clue how many times I hit him.
Do you know where you hit him?
No clue. It went
You
really,
hit him with the hammer.
Yes, it went really quick. Like, I yanked it away from him. I swung at him, and the cops, like they opened the door, and like he's holding the hammer, and like I had to hold it, and it's like, you know, it looks
You're
bad.
both holding it.
And the cops, they're like surprised. They're like they don't know what they're like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay.
And then I yanked the hammer away from him. I jump into action. They jump into action. They're like on top of me instantly. They like.
But you had already been able to hit him several times, right?
Yeah, yes. I have no clue how many times, but I definitely heard it. Whatever.
Oh my God. Wait, so he had already hit the fucking old dude and the old dude still was able to block it? Dude, respect to Paul Pelosi. Straight up. Yo, he's insane for... What the fuck? Why is he admitting this shit?
Force, or were you just tapping, like warning, or were you mad?
No, it was not a tap. It was full force.
Full force.
Yeah.
It's not a tap. It's full force. I intended to bludgeon his skull with a fucking hammer. He's like, nah, you don't understand. Let me clarify for you.